Kicking It with Ken is sponsored by AE Door and Window.
Well, Churchill Downs is one of the most iconic racing tracks in the world. I know I can't wait to get there one day, but it may not be Derby season, but there's always unique things to see and experience. Ken is kicking it in Louisville this morning with more from Churchill Downs. What are you up to?
Well, Alexis, you can come here in September. We're going to talk about that in just a second because the meets start. But I want to introduce you to Steve because we are on the official tours through the Derby Museum. What does that look like, an official tour here?
Well, the general admission tour that we have here at the Derby Museum gives you a chance to go through the museum itself. Most people take about an hour. They have a lot of exhibits up there. You get to see a short movie, runs about 20 minutes. It's called The Greatest Race.
Yes.
It's on an elevated screen. It's 360 degrees.
Yeah.
It's terrific. And then one of our guides, I'm one of our tour guides, brings you out to see the track. And they tell you about the history then.
Tom, you can show them the track. It is gorgeous. I mean, Turfway is gorgeous too. They're the same properties. I'm sure they don't care me saying, but this is outstanding. When you come here, it truly is breathtaking, Steve, right?
It really is. We have tractor races here in the morning. No. What they're doing out here, they're working on the track. They're harrowing the track. So in the morning when you come out here, you see the horses working out on the track. They work out on the track between 5:30 in the morning and 10 o'clock. But they take a break at 8:30.
Yeah.
And then that allows the tractors to come out here and work on the track. This track, they call it a dirt track, but it's really mostly sand. It's about 75% sand. And it drains well, but it's a good surface for the horses to run on, but they have to work on that track. And so they do this every morning twice. They also do this between every race they run here at Churchill Downs. They want to make the track safe for the horses.
What's the importance, the history? So, because I'm trying to show the folks in Cincinnati, because I know a lot of people come up here. Why is this important? It's not just green seats behind us. This is almost like the Bengals for you guys, right? Super Reds, right?
Well, first of all, Churchill Downs and the Derby brings about $400 million to Louisville every year.
Holy cow,
it's a huge economic impact for us.
Sure.
You ask people what they know about Kentucky, one of the first things they're going to say is they know the Kentucky Derby.
For sure.
And there's a huge history. The Derby started 151 years ago. And one of the interesting things about the Derby is Churchill Downs has never missed a year running the Derby since 1875.
Even during COVID, right?
Even during COVID. Now, they didn't sell tickets during COVID. So the official attendance was zero. The only people sitting in the stands here were the owners, trainers, people who worked here. But because Churchill Downs has never missed a year running the Derby, it's the oldest continuously run sporting event in the country.
All right, Tom, show them. It's so beautiful. I told Lexi that she'd be able to come here in September. What happens in September?
Oh, we have racing in September.
Yes.
Churchill Downs has about 75 racing days a year. Our spring meet is basically May and June. That's when the Derby is, first Saturday in May.
Okay.
And then we take a break, and we come back in September. So September the 11th, we're going to start racing again. We'll race from September the 11th until September the 28th.
So this is good for moms and dads. They leave the kids in Cincinnati. They come up here, have a cool little hotel, and come to the dirt. That kind of thing, right?
Yeah, but it's important to know that it's just Wednesday through Sunday. We don't race Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday through Sunday.
I like it. All right, Steve, you're the best as we go back in the studio. Guys, I think that's the perfect little getaway. Whether you're in a new relationship or forever, get a little hotel, come up here to Louisville, watch some horses race. I mean, there's nothing better, right?
Ken, and bring your hat. I want to know, I see the price tag hanging from that hat. Are you going to buy that, or are you bringing it back to the studio?
Testing it out, I think.
I don't have I'll ask them if they're going to give it to me. We'll see.
You are working hard for it this morning, for sure. Sell it for more. A Ken Baker Ward merchandise. Maybe he'll sign it.
That's funny. It was just flopping there.
I know. I thought it was a bow.
In the wind. It was
looked like a bow for a second. But
it's probably nicer to be out there today as opposed to the days we've had this week with those sweltering temperatures. Not too bad outside.
It's not too bad. There's a little humidity, but humidity with 81.